Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, student. Today I'm going to solve the A-level past paper 1, October-November 2023, variant 2. Before starting the paper, I request you please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. Question 1. The coefficient of x cube in the expansion of 3 plus 2a x power 5 is 6 times the coefficient of x square in the expansion of 2 plus ax power 6. Find the value of the constant a. You see here, this is the binomial expression. To expand the binomial expression, we use this formula, and this formula is given in your formula sheet. Therefore, we can expand this 3 plus 2a x power 5 by using this formula. Therefore, we write here is 3 plus 2a x power 5. You see here, the a here is 3, we write 3, and n here is 5, we write 5 power 5. Now n is 5, and we write 5, 1, and a is 3 power 3, and the power n minus 1 mean 5 minus 1. And the b we will write 2ax power 1. And the next term we will write 5 2 into 3 power 5 minus 2 into b here is 2ax power 2. And the next term is the fourth term we will write here is 5 3 into 3 power 5 minus 3 into 2ax power 3. You see the last term, and the last term will be 2ax power 5. Now next we will expand this second expression. Therefore, we write 2 plus ax power 6. We will use this formula again. And here is a power n is 2 power 6 plus n1 will be 6 1. The a is 2 and the power n minus 1 means 6 minus 1. B you see here is the second term is ax. We write ax. The next term we will write 6 2 into 2 power 5. 6 minus 2 into ax power 2. You see here we have to find the coefficient of x square. Therefore, this is the term in which the coefficient of x square lie. Therefore, we stop the expansion here. And next is the, you see here, the condition here is given the coefficient of x cube is 6 times the coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x cube, you see here, this is the term in which the coefficient of x cube lie. Therefore, we write this value here 5 3. We write here is 5 3. The coefficient of x cube is 5 3 into 3 power 2 into 2a x power 3. This is the term in which the coefficient of x cube lie. Next, therefore, this value will be equal to 5c3. We can write it 5c3, 3 power 2 is 9, and 2 power 3 is 8, and a cube, x cube, 5c3 will be equal to 10. 10 multiply 9 multiply 8, that's equal to 720 a cube x cube. This is, x cube. Next, we will write down the coefficient of the x square of this binomial expression 2 plus x power 6. You see here, we write here is 6 2 into 2 power 6 minus 2, that's 4, into ax whole square. We can write it as 6c2 into 2 power 4 will be equal to 16 into a square x square. 6c2 is 15 multiplied by 16 into a square into x square, that's equal to 240x square. Now you see here the coefficient of x square is 6 times the coefficient of x cube. This is the coefficient of x square and this is the coefficient of x cube. The coefficient of x cube is 6 times the coefficient of x square. Therefore, we write 720 a cube x square a cube will be equal to 6 times the coefficient of x square is 240 a square. Therefore, we can write it as this value will be equal to 1440 a square equal to 720 a cube. Therefore, a square and divided by a cube, this value will be equal to a. Now we can write a equal to 1440 divided by 720, that's equal to 2. This is the answer. Question number 2, find the exact solution of the equation pi over 6 plus tan inverse 4x equal to minus cos inverse square root 3 over 2. Now we can write this equation as 1 over 6 pi is written as it is, plus tan inverse 4x is written as it is. Now we take the cos inverse of under root 3 over 2, that's equal to pi over 6. Now we write minus pi over 6 and we shift this pi over 6 from left to right side. Therefore, this value become tan inverse 4x will be equal to minus pi over 6 minus pi over 6 and this value will be equal to minus 2 pi over 6 and we can write as minus pi over 3. Therefore, tan inverse 4x equal to minus pi over 3. Now we can write this 4x will be equal to tan minus pi over 3. We calculate the tan minus pi over 3. This value is equal to minus square root of 3. Therefore, 4x equal to minus square root of 3 and we can write it as minus x equal to minus square root 3 over 4 and this is the answer. Question 3, the equation of the curve such that dy over dx equal to half x plus 72 over x power 4. The curve passes through the point P. Find the equation of the normal to the curve at P. To find the equation of the normal, firstly, we have to find the gradient of the normal. The gradient of the normal we can calculate if we calculate the gradient of the tangent at this point. The gradient of the tangent at this point we can calculate because this is the gradient of tangent equation. We write m equal to dy over dx and this value is equal to 1 over 2x plus 72 over x power 4. Now the gradient of this tangent at point x equal to 2 will be equal to m will be equal to 1 over 2 into 2 plus 72 over 2 power 4. Now this value will be equal to 1 plus 72 over 16 and we can write 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 9 is 72. Now we can write it as 2 plus 9 over 2 and this will be equal to 11 over 2. Now the gradient of the normal, we can write the gradient of normal will be equal to normal will be equal to negative 1 over m and this value will be negative 1 over 11 over 2. We can write negative 2 over 11. Now the equation of the normal at P will be equal to y minus y1 equal to m into m dash. This we represent as m dash will be m dash into x minus x1. This we can write this y minus x y1 is 8, x1 is 2. Therefore, we write y minus 8 equal to minus 2 over 11 into x minus 2. Now we can write this value uh, y minus 8 over x minus 2 will be equal to minus 2 over 11, and this is the equation of the normal at P. You see here the part B, find the equation of the curve. Here is the gradient of the curve is dy over dx equal to 1 over 2x plus 72 over x power 4. We can write this equation dy equal to 1 over 2x plus 72 into x power minus 4 into dx. Now we take the integration on both sides, therefore we can write dy an integral of 1 over 2x plus 72 into x power minus 4 dx, and we can write it as the integration of dy is 1 dy is y. Now we can write 1 over 2 is as it is. Now the integration of x is x square over 2. We use this formula x power n into integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 over n plus divided by n plus 1. Now next is the integration of 72 into x power minus 4. We write 72 as it is. Now the integration of x power minus 4 is x power minus 4 plus 1 over minus 4 plus 1, and the plus is c is the constant. Now we can write this value is equal to 1 over 4 x square. Now we write plus 72 over minus 3 x power minus 3 plus c, and this can be written as y equal to 1 over 4 x square minus 24 over x cube plus c. To calculate the value of c, we use this value, or p is 2, 8. Now we put the value in this equation of the curve 2, 8. You see here the value of y for point P 2, 8. The value of y will be 8. The value of x is 2. We write 1 over 4 into 2 square minus 24 over 2 cube plus c, and this will be equal to 2 power 2 is 4 over 4 is 1 minus 24 over 8 is minus 3 plus c equal to 8, and this c will be equal to 8 plus 2, and this is equal to 10, and this can be written. Now we substitute the value in this equation. We can write this y equal to 1 over 4x square. We can write 1 over 4x square minus 24 over x cube plus 10, and this is the answer. Question 4. Find the perimeter of this coin. You see here, this is the coin, and this coin having 3 arc length. The arc length AB, this arc length AB is center is C, and this arc length CB is center is A, and this arc length AC is center is B. Now you see here, this ABC is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, we draw the triangle, equilateral triangle. In the equilateral triangle, each side of the triangle will be equal. Therefore, the length of AB, AC, and CB will be 2 centimeter, and each angle will also be equal. And you know the sum of interior angle of triangle is pi. Therefore, that angle will be equal to pi over 3, and this each angle will be pi over 3, pi over 3 at angle is B is pi over 3, and at angle at A is also pi over 3. Now to find the perimeter of the coin, the arc length AB plus arc length BC plus arc length AC. And the formula of arc length is r theta. Therefore, we can write r1 is theta 1 plus r2 theta 2 plus r3 theta 3. You see here the radius of um, arc length AB. You see here this radius is CB, and this is the radius of the first arc length AB, and this is CB is 2 centimeter, and the angle of this arc length AB is pi over 3. And next is, you see here the arc length of BC. This is the arc length BC. The radius of this sector, this BC, and the radius of this and the arc length of the sector ACB is 2 centimeter. The angle at A is pi over 3. You see here we have to calculate this arc length is CB, radius is 2 centimeter, and the angle is pi over 3. And next is the arc length AC, and this arc length AC, you see here, this is the arc length AC having a center C, and the radius is also 2 here, and the angle of this arc length at center is pi over 3. Therefore, we calculate it. Therefore, this value is equal to 2 pi over 3 into 3, and this will be equal to 2 pi. This is the answer. Question 4, part B, find the area of the face ABC of the coin. You see here, this is the face of the coin. Now, the area of this face will be equal to area of three segment plus area of equilateral triangle. You see here are three segment. This is segment S1, this is segment S2, this is segment S3. Now each segment are equal, therefore area of segment we represent is AS, and therefore AS1 and AS1, AS2 and AS3, all three segments are equal. We represent by AS, therefore we write 3 times of area of segment. Area of face will be equal to 3 times area of segment plus area of triangle, equilateral triangle ABC. Now we write the formula of area of segment is 3 into area of segment is, first suppose that this is the segment S1, and the area of segment equal to area of sector ABC minus area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ABC. Now we can write this area of sector. Area of sector is equal to 1 over 2 r square theta. 1 over 2 r here is 2 centimeter. Theta is pi over 3 minus area of triangle is 1 over 2. The 1 over 2 into AB into BC into sine theta. This is the area of triangle ABC. You see here AB and BC is the radius, is what we write here is the value. AB and BC is 2. We write 2 into sine of angle is pi over 3. Now plus 1 area of triangle ABC, 1 over 2 into 2 because AB and BC is 2, and the sine angle is pi over 3. Now we can write it as 3 into 2 to the 4, 2 pi over 3 minus 2 sine pi over 3 plus 2 into sine pi over 3. Now we can write this as 2 pi minus 6 sine pi over 3 plus 2 sine pi over 3, and we can write 2 pi minus 6 plus 6 sine pi over 3 plus 2 sine pi over 3, that's 4 sine pi over 3, and this will be equal to 2 pi minus 4 into sine pi over 3 is under root 3 over 2. Now this 4 times 2 is 4, therefore we can write 2, and therefore 2 pi minus 2 square root 3, and this is the answer. Question 5. The first, second, third term of geometric progression. Here are sine, cos, and 2 minus sine theta. Find the value of theta. This is the geometric progression. Therefore, the ratio between second and first term equal to third and the ratio between third and second term, because this is the geometric progression. Therefore, cos theta over sine theta will be equal to the ratio between third and second term will also be equal to this. Therefore, 2 minus sine theta over cos theta. Therefore, we can write this cos square theta. We cross multiply this, and this will be equal to cos square theta equal to 2 sine theta into 2 minus sine theta, and this can be written as cos square theta will be equal to 2 sine theta minus sine square theta, and we shift this value of sine square theta from right to left side. This value becomes sine square theta plus cos square theta will be equal to 2 sine theta. And we use the identity that sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Therefore, we write here is 1 equal to 2 sine theta, and this sine theta will be equal to 1 over 2, and therefore sine theta will be equal to sine inverse 1 over 2, and the value will be equal to pi over 6. This is the sine inverse 1 over 2, and this is the answer. Part B, using this value of theta, sum of first 10 terms of the progression. You see here, this is the progression. The theta value here is sine pi over 6, sine pi over 6 value is 1 over 2, and cos pi over 6 value is square root 3 over 2, and 2 minus sine pi over 6 will be equal to 2 minus 1 over 2, and we write this value here is a is 1 over 2. The first term, the common ratio is square root 3 over 2 divided by 1 over 2, and this value equal to square root 3. Now the sum of first 10 term, the formula of summation of geometric progression is a into 1 minus r power n over 1 minus r. You see here a is 1 over 2, we write is 0.5. 1 r here is square root 3 power 10, and our 1 minus r is here is under root 3, therefore we write is square root 3. Now we can write it as 0.5 into 1 minus a square root 3, we can write 3 into 1 over 2 into 10, and we write 1 minus square root 3 as it is. Therefore, 0.5 into 1 minus 3 power 5 over 1 minus square root 3, and this value will be equal to 1 minus 243. 3 power 5 is 243, and 1 minus square root 3, and therefore we can write 0.5 into 242 into 1 minus square root of 3, and this will be equal to 121 over 1 minus square root 3, and this is the answer.
Question 6, the equation of curve equal to y equal to x square minus 8x plus 5. Find the
find the coordinate of the minimum point of the curve. You see here, this is the quadratic curve. And for the quadratic curve, we can get the minimum point of the curve by taking square of completing square of the this quadratic expression. You see here, we can write this x square minus 2 into 4 into x, and plus 5 is written as it is. If we add plus 4 square and subtract minus 4 square in this expression, the expression remains same, and this value become the perfect square value, and this is x minus 4 whole square. And this value we can write minus 4 square is 16 plus 5. Now this value will be equal to y equal to x minus 4 whole square minus 11. And this is the minimum point will be here is 4 minus 11 and minimum point of the curve. This is the turning point of the quadratic curve, and this is 4 minus 11. Now you see here, this is the minimum value. Next is the part B. Part B, the curve is stretched by a factor of 2 parallel to y-axis and then translated by 4, 1. Find the coordinates of the minimum point of the transformed curve. Firstly, we stretch this curve by scale factor 2 parallel to y-axis. Any curve having a scale factor parallel to y-axis, we multiply this function by a. Suppose this function is y equal to f of x. We multiply the stretching scale factor. You see here is stretching scale factor is 2. Therefore, we multiply this function by 2. And when next is this transformated curve is translated to by vector 4, 1. And this means the curve will translate 4 unit right side along x-axis. And it means the 1 unit upward along y-axis. This is along y-axis and upper value along x-axis. Any change along x-axis, and you see here, this is 4 unit right. We will subtract this 4 from this given function. Now we can write x minus 4 because any change along x-axis inside the function, and the plus 1 unit upward along y-axis, this value is added in this function. Now we compare this to given curve. Now you see here, firstly we multiply to this function, this is f of x. Now we multiply 2 into x minus 4 whole square minus 11. Next is the transfer, this curve is stretched. After stretching, this curve is translated 4, 1. And by using this, you see here, we will subtract minus 4 in this inside the x value. You see here, we can write x minus 4 whole square and minus 11 as it is, and plus 1, it is the translation along y-axis, and this we will add it. Now we get here is 2 into x minus 8 whole square minus 22 plus 1. Therefore, we can write 2 into x minus 8 whole square minus 21.
Now we get this equation, and this is the transform curve. When we compare this transform curve to this equation, this is the quadratic equation having a turning point such k. Now you see here this equation can be written as 2 into x minus 8 whole square plus minus 21, and here is h and k will be equal to 8 minus 21. This is the turning point, and this turning point will be the minimum point of the curve. Therefore, the minimum point of this transform curve will be 8 minus 20. This is the answer. Part C, find equation of this transform curve in the form of y equal to x square plus bx plus c. You see here, this is the transform curve. Now we expand this equation. Therefore, we get 2 into x square minus 16x plus 64. We expand this expression by using identity a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Next, we write here is minus 21 is written as it is. Now we multiply this expression by 2. This become 2x squared minus 32x plus 128 minus 21. And this can be written as 2x squared minus 32x plus 107. Here a is equal to 2, b is minus 32, c is equal to 107, and this is the answer. Question number 7, part A. Verify the identity. You see here 2x minus 1 into 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 is the left hand side. We take left hand side. Next, we multiply this 2x to 4x squared, we get 8x cubed. And we multiply 2x to 2x, we get 4x squared. Next, we multiply 2x to minus 1, we get minus 2x. Next, we multiply minus 1 to 4x squared plus 2x minus 1, we get minus 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. Therefore, we can write this 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 4x squared will be cancelled, and minus 2x it become minus 4x plus 1, and this is the right hand side, hence the identity is proved. Now the next is part B. Prove the identity tan squared theta plus 1 over tan squared theta minus 1 equal to 1 over 1 minus 2 cos squared theta. Firstly, we write the left hand side here. Tan squared theta plus 1 over tan squared theta minus 1. Next, we take the value of tan theta. You know tan theta equal to sine theta over cos theta. Therefore, we put the value here of tan theta, that is sine squared theta over cos squared theta plus 1 is written as it is. And tan squared theta minus 1, we can write sine squared theta over cos squared theta minus 1. And we can write this as to make the denominator same. Therefore, cos squared theta is taken as a LCM. Therefore, first value sine squared theta is written as it is, plus 1 into cos squared theta, that become cos squared theta over, and sine squared theta over cos squared theta minus 1. To make the denominator same, the LCM will be cos squared theta, and therefore we can write this sine squared theta minus cos squared theta. Now you see here the fraction, both fraction of numerator and denominator having same denominator. Therefore, we cancel it. We get sine squared theta plus cos squared theta over sine squared theta minus cos squared theta. And sine square theta plus cos square theta, you know, that's equal to 1. And we can write sine square theta in terms of cos square theta, that it would be 1 minus cos square theta minus cos square theta. Therefore, we can write it as 1 minus cos square theta minus cos square theta. And therefore, this fraction become 1 over 1 minus 2 cos square theta, that it would be equal to right hand side. This is the right hand side, hence it is proof that the left hand side equal to right hand side. Hence it is verified. Part C, using the result of A and B, solve this equation. This equation is tan squared theta plus 1 over tan squared theta minus 1 equal to 4 cos theta. You see here in the part B, tan squared theta plus 1 over tan squared theta minus 1 equal to 1 over 2, 1 over 1 minus 2 cos squared theta. Therefore, we write this tan squared theta plus 1 over tan squared theta minus 1. In the place of this, we write 1 minus 2 cos squared theta equal to 4 cos theta. Now we cross multiply this equation, we get 4 cos theta into 1 minus 2 cos squared theta equal to 1. We can write this equation 8 cos squared theta, 4 cos theta minus 8 cos cube theta equal to 1. We shift all value from right to left to right side. This become plus 8 cos cube theta minus 4 cos theta plus 1 equal to 0. If we suppose that the cos theta, let cos theta equal to x, we can write this equation 8x cubed minus 4x plus 1. We can factorize this expression using the identity of part A. You see here 8x cubed minus 4x plus 1 can be written as 2x minus 1 into 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Now we simplify this equation. You see here 2x minus 1 equal to 0, or 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Now we can write it as x equal to 1 over 2. And next we simplify this equation by using quadratic formula. You see here the quadratic formula is x equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Therefore, b here is 2. We write minus 2 plus minus b square is minus 2, 2 square. B square is 2 square is 4 minus 4. A is coefficient of x square, that is 4. C is minus 1 over 2 time of A. A is coefficient of x square is 4. We can write this equation minus 2 plus minus square root of 20 over 8. And we can write this equation minus 2 plus square root 20 over 8 for x equal to this, and next x equal to minus 20 minus square root of 20 over 8. Now we can write this equation, and here x equal to 1 over 2. You see here the x is cos theta, therefore we write here is cos theta equal to 1 over 2, and this theta will be equal to cos inverse 1 over 2, and the alpha will be equal to 60 degree. The cos is positive in the first quadrant, therefore theta equal to alpha, that's equal to 60 degree. Next equation we write here is, you know x is cos theta, we write cos theta equal to minus 2 plus square root 20 over 8, and this value will be equal to 20 square root minus 2 divided by 8, and this is 0.309. We write 0.309 cos theta. Therefore, theta will be equal to cos inverse 0.309, and this value will be equal to 72 degree. Therefore, we can write it as alpha will be equal to, for acute angle value, alpha will be equal to 72 degree, and we can write it here in the first quadrant theta will be equal to alpha, that's equal to 72 degree. And for the next equation, you see here the cos theta will be equal to minus 2 minus under root 20 over 8, and we can write it as here minus 2 minus 20 square root, that's minus 6.4 divided by 8, we get minus 8.09, minus 0.809 cos theta. For acute angle value, alpha equal to cos inverse 0.809. Therefore, we take the value 0.809 cos inverse, and this value equal to 36 degree. We write alpha equal to 36 degree. You see here this value is negative. Therefore, the negative value of cos in second quadrant and the third quadrant, but the range here is given 0 to theta range is 0 to 180. Therefore, we take the value of negative value of second quadrant. This is alpha and this is theta. Therefore, we can write theta equal to 180 minus alpha, and 180 minus 36, that's value will be equal to 144 degree. And the solution of this equation is 60 degree, 72 degree, and the last value is 144 degree. And this is the degree sign, and this is the answer. Question number 8, function f and g are defined by f of x and g of x. Find an expression f inverse of x. To find f inverse of x, firstly we write this equation f of x equal to x plus a whole square minus a. Now we can write let f of x equal to y, then x equal to f inverse of y. Therefore, to find f inverse of x, firstly we will make x as a subject in this equation. Now you see here we can write this equation y equal to x plus a whole square minus a. Now we shift the a from right to left side, it becomes y plus a equal to x plus a whole square. Now we take the square root on both sides. Therefore, y plus a square root plus minus and x plus a, and therefore x will be equal to minus a plus minus y plus a, and we can write this f inverse of y equal to minus a plus minus y plus a. We replace y with x, therefore f inverse of x will be equal to minus a minus x plus a square root. You see here the f of x function is x is less than minus a, therefore we use f inverse of function x will be the value minus a minus x plus a, and this will be the answer if we take x is less than equal to minus a. The function will be only for the negative value, negative a minus x plus a. First part of part B state the domain of the function f inverse. The domain of f inverse function is equal to range of f function. To calculate the range of f function, you see here, this is the graph of f of x, and in this graph, this is the turning point, minus a, and in this graph, x is less than minus a. The range of values of this graph will be lie on this region, and this region shows the range of the f of x. Therefore, these values are f of x is greater than equal to minus a. Therefore, the domain of f inverse function, we will write x is greater than equal to minus a. Part second of part B, state the range of f inverse function. The f inverse function range of f inverse equal to domain of f function. The domain of f function is x is less than equal to minus a. Therefore, the range of this function will be f inverse of x is less than equal to minus a. This is the answer. Part C, given that a equal to 7/2, solve this equation g f of x equal to 0. You see here g of x function is equal to 2x minus 1, and therefore g of f of x will be equal to 2 into f of x minus 1, and we can write it as 2 into the function f of x is x plus a whole square minus a minus 1, and we can write it 2 into x square plus 2ax plus a square, and minus a is written as it is minus 1. Now we expand this expression, we get 2x square plus 4ax plus 2ax a square minus 2a minus 1, and this will be g of f of x equal to 0. Therefore, we can write it as 2x square plus 4ax plus 2a square minus 2a minus 1 equal to 0. For a equal to 7/2, we can write 2x square plus 4 into 7/2x plus 2 into 7/2 whole square minus 2 into 7 over 2 minus 1 equal to 0. Now we can write it this expression 2x squared plus 28 over 2 is 14x plus 2 into 7 over 49 over 4, that is 49 over 2, minus 7 minus 1 is minus 8 equal to 0. Now we simplify this, we get 49 over 2 minus 8, that's equal to 24.5 minus 8 and 2x squared plus 14x plus 24 minus 8, and this will be equal to 16.5. 24 minus 8, 24.5 minus 8, and this will be 16.5. We write 2x squared plus 14x plus 16.5 equal to 0. Now we can write it as, if we multiply it by 2, we get 4x squared plus 28x plus 16.5 become 32 equal to 33 equal to 0. We can simplify this equation by using quadratic formula. Therefore, x equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac, our 2a. Here is b is 4 minus 28. We write minus 28 plus minus b square is 28 square minus 4 into a here is 4, c is 33, our 2 time of 4, and we can write it as minus 28 plus minus, and this value is equal to square root of 256, our 8, and we can write it as minus 28 plus minus 16 over 8. Therefore, the value of x is x equal to minus 28 plus 16 over 8. And the next value is x equal to minus 28 minus 16 over 8. And therefore, this value is minus 12 over 8. And this will be equal to minus 3 over 2 and minus 1.5. And this value here will be equal to 44 over 8. And this can be written as minus 44 over 8. And we can write it minus 11 over 2. The value of x is less than minus a, and the value of a is 7 over 2. You see here, this is 7 over 2. Therefore, the value of x is less than minus 7 over 2, and this value is the greater value, and the less than value of x is less than minus 3.5, and therefore this is not possible, and the answer will it would be x equal to minus 11 over 2 is the required solution. This is the answer. And the diagram shows the curve with equations. The curve intersects at point A and B. To find the coordinates of intersecting point, we will equate these both equations to find the coordinates of A and B. You see here the first equation of the curve A is the first curve is 2x power 1 over 2 plus 13 into x power minus 1 over 2, And the second equation of curve is 3x power minus 1 over 2 plus 12. We equate both equation. Now we shift the 3x power minus 1 over 2 from right to left side. This become 2x power 1 over 2 plus 13x power minus 1 over 2 minus 3 into x power minus 1 over 2 equal to 12. Now we can write this equation 2x power 1 over 2 plus 10 into x power minus 1 over 2 equal to 12. And this value we can write 2x power 1 over 2 plus 10 over x power 1 over 2 equal to 12. If we multiply this equation x power 1 over 2 on both sides, this equation, therefore this equation become 2 into x power 1 over 2 into x power 1 over 2 plus x power 1 over 2 into 10 over x power 1 over 2 and 12 into x power 1 over 2. X power 1 over 2 will it would be cancelled. Therefore, we can write it as 2 into x power 1 plus 10 equal to 12 x power 1 over 2. Now, if we divide by 2, we get x plus 5 equal to 6x power 1 over 2. We take the square on both sides. You see here we can write x plus 5 whole square, and this will be equal to 6x power 1 over 2 whole square. And this value will become 36 into x. And this is x squared plus 10x plus 25. And we can write as x squared minus plus 10x minus 36, it become minus 26x plus 25 is written as it is equal to 0. Now this equation can be solved by using the quadratic formula. You see here the quadratic formula is x equal to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now we write here is the x equal to minus b, b is minus 26 plus minus the b square is 26 minus 26 whole square minus 4 time of a is 1. The coefficient of x square is 1. C is 25 over 2 time of 1. Now we can write this value 26 plus minus. Now the 26 square 26 square minus 100, that's equal to 576. Take square root, and this is equal to 24. We write here is 24 over 2. Therefore, x will be equal to 26 plus 24 over 2, or x equal to 26 minus 24 over 2.
Now this value x equal to 50 over 2, and this will be equal to 25, and here x equal to 26 minus 24, 2 over 2, and this value x equal to 1. Now we put the values in any equation of the curve. Their first equation is y equal to, second equation y equal to 3x power minus 1 over 2 plus 12. 3 into x power minus 1 over 2 plus 12. We can write this equation 3 over x power the square root of x plus 12, and therefore for x equal to 1, this value become y equal to 3 plus square root of 1 plus 12, and this value will be equal to 15. The next coordinate of the point f for x equal to 25, we can write this y equal to 3 over square root of 25 plus 12, and this will be equal to 3 over 5 plus 12. We can write this 3 12 over 12 3 over 5, and this is the y coordinate, and the first a coordinate will be 1 15, and the y coordinate, second coordinate b will, it would be 25 into 12 3 over 5, and this is the answer. Part B, find the area of the shaded region. The area of the shaded region between two curves and the two parallel lines of y-axis, that will be equal to a equal to ab into f of x minus g of x dx. This is the formula, area between two curves. Here is the first, suppose this is the first curve with f of x, and this is the second curve is g of x, and the a and b is x is equal to 1 and b is equal to 25. We can write this equation here. A is 1, b is 25, and f of x here is 3x power minus 1 over 2 plus 12 minus g of x. G of x is 2x power 1 over 2 plus 13 into x power minus 1 over 2, and we write dx here. Now we integrate the equation 1 to 25, and this 3x power minus 1 over 2 plus 12 minus 2x power 1 over 2 minus 13x power minus 1 over 2 dx, and we can write this minus 2x power 1 over 2 minus 3x power minus 1 over 2 minus 13x power minus 1 over 2, it becomes minus 10x power minus 1 over 2 plus 12 into dx, and 1 to 25 is the limit of this integration. Now we take the integration of this expression. Minus 2 is written as it is, x power 1 over 2 plus 1 is become 3 over 2, and divided by 3 over 2 minus 10 x power minus 1 over 2 plus 1, it becomes 1 over 2, and divided by 1 over 2 plus 12x, and we write the limits value 1 to 25. Firstly, we substitute the upper limit value in this expression, and therefore we can write this 4 over 3 into 25 power 3 over 2 minus 20 into 25 power 1 over 2 plus 12 into 25. Now negative sign here, and we substitute the value, lower limit value in this expression. Therefore, it becomes 4 over 3 into 1 power 3 over 2 minus 20 into 1 power 1 over 2 plus 12. And we can write this value minus 4 over 3 into 125 minus 25 square root is 5. Therefore, that's equal to minus 100 plus 20, 12 times 25 is to 300 minus plus minus plus 4 over 3 minus 20 minus plus 20 minus 12, and we can write here is 500 minus 500 over 3 plus 4 over 3, and minus 100 plus 300, it's plus 200 plus 8, and this will be equal to minus 496 over 3 plus 100 208 over 3, and this 208 over 1, this will be equal to 128 over 3, and this will be equal to 42 2 over 3, and this is the area of this shaded region. This is the answer. Question 10, the equation of the curve is y equal to f of x. Find the x coordinate of the stationing points of the curve. and determine their nature. You see here, this is the curve. Suppose that the curve, this is the curve graph. The stationary points of the curve basically are the turning points of the curve. These are the turning points of the curve. At the turning points of the curve, the gradient of tangents will be zero. This is the tangent line you see here. This is parallel to x-axis. Therefore, the gradient of tangent will be zero. To find the gradient of tangents, we will take the derivative of this curve. We take the derivative of f of x is f dash of x, and the derivative of this 4x minus 3 power 5 over 3, we will use this formula. Therefore, the power become coefficient, that's power 5 over 3 into 4x minus 3, and we subtract 1 from this power. Therefore, 5 over 3 minus 1, and then we take again the derivative of the space 4x minus 3. The derivative of 4x minus 3 will be 4. Minus is written as it is, then the 20 over 3x derivative will be 23 into 1. The derivative of x is 1. You see here, these are the turning points. The gradient of tangent is 0. Therefore, we write f dash of x equal to 0. Therefore, we write here is 0 equal to 5 over 5 into 4 is 20 over 3 into 4x minus 3 power 2 over 3 minus 20 over 3, and we shift 20 over 3 from right to left side. That become 20 over 3 equal to 20 over 3 into 4x minus 3 power 2 over 3, and this 20 over 3 will be cancelled, and therefore 1 will equal to 4x minus 3 power 2 over 3. Now we take the cube on both sides, therefore we get 4x minus 3 squared equal to 1. And we can write this, we take the square root on both sides, therefore the square root of 1 is plus minus 1, therefore 4x minus 3 equal to plus minus 1. Now we can write this 4x minus 3 will be equal to plus minus 1, and therefore 4x minus 3 equal to plus 1, and 4x minus 3 equal to minus 1. We can write this 4x equal to 4, and therefore x will be equal to 1. And the next value you see here, 4x equal to minus 3, shift from right to left to right side, it become plus 3, therefore it become plus 3 minus 1 is 2, therefore we write x equal to 1 over 2. This is the x coordinate of the stationary points, therefore 1 over 2 and 1. Now next is determine their nature, and we take the second derivative of we take the second derivative, therefore this becomes double dash of x, and 23 is written as it is. Now the derivative of this 4x minus 3 power 2 over 3, it becomes 2 over 3 into 4x minus 3 power 2 over 3 minus 1. Into derivative of this space is 4 minus derivative of 20 over 3 is 0. Therefore, we can write this equation 40 into 4 times 2 is 8, 8 into 20, where it would be equal to 160 over 9 into 4x minus 3 power minus 1 over 3, and this will be equal to 1 over 160 over 9 into 1 over 4x minus 3 power 1 over 3. Now, firstly, we put the value 1 over 2 here, 1 over 4x f double dash of 1 over 2. This value, it would be equal to 160 over 9 into 1 over 4 into 1 over 2 minus 3 power 1 over 3. We can write this 160 over 9 into 1 over 2 minus 3 is minus 1 power 1 over 3, and you see here this is the negative value, therefore 160 over 9 into minus 1. and this value is less than 0. Therefore, the curve is maximum at x equal to 1 over 2. The curve is at maximum point. Next is this for f of f double dash of 1. You see here this curve become 160 over 9 into 1 over 1 minus 4 into 1 minus 3 power 1 over 3. And we can write this value as 160 over 9 into 1 over 1 power 1 over 3. You see here, this is the value is positive, this maximum greater than 0. Therefore, at x equal to 1, the curve will be minimum. The curve is at minimum position. Part B state the set of values for which the function is increasing function. You see here the function is at maximum position at 1 over 2 and the minimum position and 1. Suppose this is the curve, and at this curve, the second derivative, when we take the second derivative f double dash of 1 over 2, you see here the function is negative. Therefore, the function will be decreasing when the f double dash of 1 over 2 is less than 0. Therefore, before x is 1 over 2, the function is increasing function. You see here, this is the curve is increasing at this position. This curve become, the value of the curve is maximum. Therefore, the curve, the function is the increasing function when x is less than 1 over 2. Now you see here in the second interval, you see here when we take the f double dash of 1 is greater than 0, and at this position, and this is the minimum point, then when we take the double derivative, the curve is increasing. Therefore, the function is increasing when x is greater than 1. Therefore, the set of values for function is increasing when x is less than 1 over 2 and greater than 1. The function is increasing function. This is the answer. Question 11. The coordinates of A, B, C are 6, 4, P7, 14, 18. The line AB is perpendicular to BC. Now, suppose that this is the BC line and this is the point A. Now, A is perpendicular, AB is perpendicular to BC. You see here the point B is, here is P7, and the point C is, here is 14, 18, and the point A here is 6, 4. Therefore, both the AB is perpendicular to BC, therefore the gradient of AB and the gradient of BC, the product of this both gradient will be equal to -1. Now the gradient of AB we write here is 7 minus 4 over P minus 6. We use the formula of gradient. The next of this gradient of BC, you see here, this value will be equal to, we write here is 7 minus 18 over P minus 40 equal to -1. Now we can write this 3 over P minus 6 into -11 over P minus 14 equal to -1. We can write this -33 equal to -1 into P minus 6 into P minus 14. Now minus will, it would be cancelled. Now we can write this P square minus 20 P minus 84 equal to plus 84 equal to 33. Now we can write this P square minus 20P plus 84 minus 33 equal to 0, it would be equal to p square minus 20p plus 51 equal to 0. Now we factorize this expression. Now therefore 17 times 3 is 51. Therefore the midterm breaking of 20p, it would be minus p square minus 17p minus 3p plus 51 equal to 0. We take the common p minus 17 and we take minus 3 the common. That's it would be p minus 3 into p minus 17 equal to 0. Therefore, p minus 17 into p minus 3 equal to 0. Here the value of p minus 17 equal to 0 or p minus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, p equal to 17 and p equal to 3. Here the value of p is less than 10. Therefore, we write here is the p is less than 10. Therefore, p will be equal to 3 and this value is not possible according to condition. Now we move the next part of this question. Question 11, part B, a circle passes through the points A, B, C. Find the equation of the circle. You see here, these are the points A, B, C, and AB is perpendicular to the line BC. Now, suppose that these are the points on the circle ABC, and you see here the line AB is perpendicular to BC. You know that when the two chords are perpendicular to each other, the third chord will pass through the center of the circle. This chord will be the diameter of the circle. Therefore, this is the diameter of the circle. Therefore, we can find the center of this circle by using the formula of midpoint. You see here, the O is the center of circle. We name it as AB. That will be equal to 14 plus 6 over 2 into 18 plus 4 over 2, and for this 20 over 2 is 10 and 18 plus 4 that it would be equal to 22 over 2 and this will be equal to 11. Therefore, the center of the circle will be 10, 11. Now this is the center of circle 10, 11. Now we can find the radius. Radius of the circle will be equal to OA and this will be equal to 10 minus 6 whole square plus 11 minus 4 whole square. We use the distance formula here. And therefore, it would be equal to 4 square is equal to 16. 11 minus 4, that will be equal to 7. 7 square is 49. Square root, therefore, the radius will be equal to square root of 65. Now the equation of circle, here is the x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to r square. Therefore, we can write here is x minus 10 square plus y minus 11 whole square. It would be equal to 765 square root whole square. Square root would be cancelled, and this is the equation of circle, and this is the answer. The next is the find part C, find the equation of tangent of the circle at C. You see here, this is the C point and this is the tangent line at C. Now the find equation of tangent of this line. This equation of tangent of the line at C is equal to y equal to mx plus C. Now the gradient of the tangent which would be equal to the negative reciprocal of the gradient of AC. Now you see here the gradient of AC here is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Therefore 18 minus 4 over 14 minus 6. 18 minus 4 over 14 minus 6. That value become minus 1 over 14 over 8, and this will be equal to minus 8 over 14. and this will be equal to 4 over 7. Therefore, the equation become y equal to minus 4 over 7 x plus c. And this tangent line passes through the point 14, 18. Therefore, we write here is the equation of line is passing at point C is 14, 18. Y value will be 18 minus 4 over 7 into 14 plus C. We can write this as minus 8, 18 plus 8 equal to C, and C will be equal to 26. Therefore, this equation become y equal to minus 4 over 7x plus 26. If we multiply this equation by 7, we get 7y equal to 4x plus 182 and minus 4x plus 182. Therefore, 4x plus 7y equal to 182. This is the equation of the tangent at C. This is the answer.